Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my repair experience with Louis Vuitton. So I received the Speedy in about July, and I started noticing this weird wear that was going on the hardware. So right where my finger is, there's literally cracks in the coating going from each side, from this side to this side. It was tarnishing. It was very, very odd. I've never seen that happen before. And all the other bags I have, and even seeing pre-owned items, I've never seen that type of wear. So I was concerned about it, and I contacted my CA maybe a month or so after I got the bag. So I didn't want to tell her, but I received the bag in that condition. The first or second day I got the bag, I noticed it right away. But I said, I'm just going to ignore it because she fought so hard for me to get this bag because they're just going to send out my other item for repair, my Ponthie for repair, and I really wasn't confident that they're going to send me back a Ponthie with rings that will last, because if they're made that way, how is putting on new rings going to make a difference? I would think it would do the same type of wear. It had the same issue down the line. But anyways, I contacted her about the issue, and she said no problem. So I sent back the item on August 23rd, and I got a call on September 20th from a CI I haven't worked with. But she contacted me, said, hello, my name is so-and-so. I have your item available for pickup. Call me back. So I contacted her right away, about maybe 5 minutes after she called. And I said, hello, I'm not going to be able to pick up this item because I don't live in that state anymore. It's my hometown. I come there to shop, and I send my items back for repair, but I'm not able to pick it up. I need it shipped. She said, sure, no problem. We'll have it shipped for you. And that was the end of the conversation. She didn't give me any time details or nothing. She just said, we'll have it shipped for you. So I didn't get a response from her. So I texted my normal CA maybe the next day or the following day. This whole ordeal took 5 days to get settled. So I texted her and I said, hello, this is so and so, it's me. Please let me know what's going on with my item. Is it being shipped? Is the shipping address on file correct? I just want to know some type of update. She said, sure, I'll let you know. I've been on vacation, and then never responded for the rest of the day. And I texted her a follow-up a few hours later. I'm like, I never got a response from you. So she texted me that following day again and said, hi, your item is being packed up and shipped momentarily. I've asked the person who's shipping it to give you information, the tracking. So I said, great. And I left it at that. And of course, again, it's the end of the day, no shipping information. So at this point, I'm upset now. I've talked to 2 different client advisors, and nobody has done what they're supposed to do. So I called again. I spoke to someone different, and he asked me, do you have the transaction number so I could look it up? And I said, no, I don't. I shipped the item to your store to get repaired, and I never received a receipt. So he made me a receipt. He sent it about 2 hours after we spoke, but when we were talking on the phone, he's like, oh, by the way, you owe $60 for this repair. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm not paying that because I received the item like this. It's this bag. I've only had the item in my possession for not even a month when I sent the bag off for repair. This isn't something that I did myself. That's defective. I shouldn't have to pay for that. He's like, okay. And then he was doing something on the computer. He kind of went silent for a little bit. And he said, okay, I've removed the charge from your account, which I was very, very happy for. Because at this point, I was upset. This item should be repaired free of charge because it was defective. So I said, I removed the charge, and I'm going to send you the transaction receipt, and I'm going to send you information for the shipping by the end of the day. So like I said, I did get the transaction receipt, but I didn't receive any shipping information. So now we're on the last day, the 5th day, and this is the 4th client advisor I've talked to. So I called again the next day. I said, hi, I've been trying to get my item shipped back to me for the past few days, And I'm getting really upset because no one is helping me. They keep saying they're going to ship my item, and I'm not getting anywhere. So I need to talk to someone who's going to help me. So the person on the phone's like, okay, hold on, I'm going to transfer you to someone. So I'm assuming this was directly the shipping person, the person I should have talked to in the beginning. So he informed me, said, hi, yes, I know which item this is. I am going to have it shipped out for you today. I'm going to send you the tracking information. And it was pretty much settled. He sent me the tracking information in my email. He also gave me the tracking on the phone, but of course that tracking number is long, so I wanted to make sure I have it in my records also, on emails. I can just copy paste, put it into the UPS website. So finally, that day after speaking with him, my item was shipped. So I had to talk to 4 different client advisors over the course of 5 days to get my item shipped back. That's not how customer service is supposed to work. They're supposed to have this item shipped out maybe a day or 2 within receiving it, just like how they did for my replacement strap for the Speed, because that wasn't correct as well, but that went off without a hitch. At first, it was hard to convince them to send off for a strap, but me getting the strap in the mail was no issue at all. So I don't understand the mix-up. I don't understand what happened. And I was upset that the other 2 client advisors never mentioned the balance on my account, which made me even more upset because that means that they didn't look up anything. They just, someone said, oh, call this person because they got the repair back. And for my seasoned CA who should have had my back for all this, who got me this bag, was nowhere to be found. To this day, she still hasn't texted me back. And, I will not work with her anymore because I feel like if you came to give me the time of day to work with me, yes, I'm over the phone, but I'm still a customer. So I highly doubt that they would have treated me this way in the store. But I'll leave it at that. So I got my item back. And yes, they did replace the zippers as I asked. But there is still tarnishing on these items. I have no idea what type of metal they're using. It used to be pure brass back in the day. Now I think they use mixed metals. But that's unacceptable. Like right now I'm looking at the item. I see like I see several small spots of tarnishing. Now, is a major problem fixed? Yes. But they're still tarnishing. Why was this item not sent to me in plastic wrap covering? Because that just seems odd to me that they wouldn't do that. But nonetheless, they fixed it. The zipper works fine. I mean, there's no issue with the zipper functioning itself. It was just, the cosmetic look of it. So overall, my experience is lackluster. Yes, they repaired my item. Did they do it to their best quality? No, in my opinion. So I will be very wary of sending items to Louis Vuitton for repair. I don't know if it's just the store in general, but so far I've been to 3 different Louis Vuitton stores. 2 of them were located in, a higher up store like, Neiman Marcus or something. They're just a boutique inside of a store. And then the one that I go to for my repairs, they're standalone store. So far, I pretty much had lackluster experiences at all of them. And at this point, I don't know what else to do to get good customer service. Because it shouldn't be that way. I shouldn't have to fight and call multiple times and text people and badger people to do what they're supposed to do. That's not right. And I was this close to calling the store manager or texting her. I know her by name. And I'm pretty sure she knows me by name now at some point because I keep having these defective en-prompt bags. This is the 3rd en-prompt bag I've had in less than a year. And if that doesn't scream quality control, I don't know what does. And the fact that my CA, when she got me this bag, that she didn't do a thorough investigation, well, just looking at the bag in its entirety, how do you not do that, especially when you know how much I've been through trying to get the perfect on prompt bag. And then saying for her to tell me that this bag came in new, I'm having doubts about that because there was wear on the bag. Of course, when I saw the bag, it was like in the nice, cool light setting of the store. It wasn't in the bright light part of the store. Because when she said it was new, I just unwrapped it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have any doubts that it wasn't. But now I highly advise everyone to inspect their items before they leave the store. And I know that's insane when you go into a store that has $1,000 bags, $2,000 bags, and higher, that you have to inspect your item to make sure it's not used or was sitting out somewhere or anything. Please inspect your items. Learn from me. So inspect your items. Make sure you have a contact at the store. So you need to grab business cards from everyone you talk to, including the CA that you work with to buy the bag. Get their information. It's very, very crucial because when I came in to have my Pochette Matisse looked at, maybe a week or so into owning it, I talked to the store manager and she said, no, the bag is normal, right? So I got her business card then. I'm glad I have her business card now because if they keep wanting to, mess around with me, I can just talk to her. So if you can, get the store manager's information. And overall, keep every bit of information that you have and request a receipt. If you do ship items to your store, request a receipt. I should have done that, but this is my first time getting repair. I didn't know how it all worked. So now that I do, definitely request a receipt and keep times, just keep everything on file. Times you talk to people, names of the people you talk to, because I know everybody's names. And just protect your purchase. And it sucks that it has to be that way because I love Louis Vuitton. This is the only brand that I really love. I just recently started getting into Michael Kors, and that's just because I love their fun prints and their all other pieces that don't cost $2,000. And when I went into a Michael Kors store, they were so nice. People behind the cash register, their sales associate who was helping me and my mother, they treated us like we were going to spend $1,000 or $2,000. And that's the type of experience I expect at Louis Vuitton. But it's not happening anymore. And I think that that's what they need to focus on is customer service, treating everyone like they're supposed to be treated, especially when they're spending this kind of coin on these on these bags. So I'm going to leave it at that. I got my item back. Is it perfect? No, but I'm just glad it was repaired and I didn't have to pay for it. Because if I paid $60 for this repair, I would have been sending it back. Because this is insane. Or I would have just sold the bag. Because I'm pretty frustrated at this point. So I'm just going to love my bag and use it. But sending it off for repair, that's probably the last thing I want to do. And I still haven't contacted a good client advisor. I would be very weary of Instagram client advisors. I've spoken to several and none of them have panned out. They all say, yes, we're going to get this for you. Yes, yes, yes. One tried to scam me. Her profile disappeared. But the other ones, they blow you off or whatever it is. So that's the end of this video. I feel like I've been talking a lot, but a quick synopsis of everything. Sent my item for repair on August 23rd. Got back to the store on September 20th. Didn't get the item shipped out till September 25th and talked to 4 different client advisors. That's the gist of it. And when I got the item back, it still has tarnish on the hardware. Overall, I'm not happy with their service. But I'm glad I got my item back. And hopefully I have no more major issues arise. So, learn your lesson from me. Do everything that I told you to. Protect your purchases. Make sure everything is perfect in the store. Don't be afraid to put your foot down. And overall, if you don't get good customer service, don't go back to that store. I'm hoping I can find another store, another client advisor who's great, because I love this brand and I don't want to give up on it, but after getting treated this way, it's kind of hard not to. So this is the end of my video. Thank you for watching me, for me blabbing on, but I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, even though they're crappily lit and crappily spoken. I'm pretty sure that's not a word either. But thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions for me, leave comments down below. I'll be happy to answer them. Sometimes I don't get notifications, so just you can message me on Instagram also. I'm not shy. I'm happy to talk to anybody about Louis Vuitton because that is my passion and I love Louis Vuitton. So don't be afraid to message me. So thank you, and I'll see you guys on another video, hopefully on a better note. See you guys.